What is good, everybody? Back like we never left. And today we are going to talk about how strong and powerful your belief system needs to be. If you are new to the channel, my name is Weav, and here we coach you on your personal growth and development. We push you forward to grow in your respective careers, and we always keep it 100 with you about your relationships. So come be a part of the team by hitting that subscribe button and that bell notification down bottom and become official to the squad. Now, without any further ado, I'm ready to get into it. So let's do that right now. So how much do you actually believe in you? Yes, you. How often do you have doubts about a decision you need to make? Or on the flip side, how often do you dwell on the decisions you made in the past that you aren't sure if you really made the right decisions? How often do you think about leaving your current career and pursuing some new passion you might have? Music, poetry, open a business like a salon or a barbershop, becoming a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a mechanic, or a manager. Now ask yourself, what is actually holding you back from making you take that leap right now? What is stopping you right now? Outside of fear, outside of anxiety, outside of being unsure, outside of not having the money saved up. Because normally the answer to that question is there's a lack of belief in yourself. And I'm not talking about that you don't believe that you would be great at some respective field or career, or that you don't believe you would be a great student and finish your assignments on time and have really good grades if you went back to school, or that you don't believe you can save the money to open up that business that you always wanted to run, or that you won't even leave that relationship because you know that you can do and deserve better. I'm talking about the core belief that you can succeed at anything you want to do in your life. And no, I'm not joking. I mean anything. But how strongly do you believe you can be exceptional at everything that you do? Well, why isn't it that you aren't doing it already? Well, it's because you haven't accepted the fact that A, you can be great at it, but more importantly, B, which is you don't have that core self-belief that you are great at anything you put your mind to. See, there's this trick that society has pulled on us. It's made you think that you have to go to college, that you have to live in a certain neighborhood, that you have to get married, that you have to drive in a certain car and have a certain social status, that you have to be an employee because of your circumstances. When in fact, the reality is we have the capacity and the ability to push past the preconceived notions of what life should be and should look like. There are so many more options for success out there for you, especially now with social media and the avenues you have to market and promote yourself or a product, that you can blow up doing absolutely anything you put your mind to. So that niche business idea you're thinking about, that doctorate that you seek, that book you want to write, that podcast that you want to start, that school you want to put your kids in. Oh, it's possible. But without fixing your mind first, it's highly improbable. Because you lack that strong core belief that you can will yourself to victory. And trust me, it's all mental. It's all because you have conditioned yourself to feel and think that way. Through life's journey, there have absolutely zero reasons why you convince yourself to be where you are right now, that you don't deserve success. It would pleasantly surprise you how often we have negative self-talk in achieving a goal. Why? Because their last two relationships failed because of cheating or lying. So we sometimes convince ourselves we don't deserve better. Because your last business failed, you feel like you should get in that comfort zone of that 9 to 5. Because you had to drop out of school the last time, you've convinced yourself you don't deserve to be there because you applied for that new job and that new career and you got an interview that didn't go well. You feel like you don't deserve it. And we fall into that trap of feeling that our situations are just, well, our situations. And what does that mean? It means we convince ourselves to settle for life for mediocrity. You settled for that marriage or relationship. You settled for that career or that business. You settled for that C in school. You settled for that house you bought. You settled for that life because you lack a core belief, the strength of your willpower that you deserve it. So now what? Is it too late? Are you too old? Are you too young? Are you too deep in that relationship? Your answer? Hell no. If you still have breath this morning, there is time for your dreams. There is time for a limitless amount of success, of goal setting, of money making, of finding new love. But what do you need? Belief, personal growth, the understanding that you are your only limit in this life, the understanding that you will only get the energy you put out there in the universe, the understanding that the ground floor, it ain't for you. You want that decked out penthouse suite, and you wanted it yesterday. It ain't never too late to push for change. It ain't never too late to recognize and start using the gifts and talents that you've been blessed with. It ain't never too late for love, for that business, for that school, for that change, the change of belief that you are, you just are. Believe like I believe that this world is what you make it. This life is what you make it. This love is what you make it. But those insecurities, put those down for a second and ask yourself, what do you want? Truly, what do you want? And if the answer is better, then go get it. Start believing today. I believe in the power of you. But do you? As always, thank you guys for tuning in today. Have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired. And as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.